Hey everyone, Captain Amazing here, and today we're starting our new evolution of how we're going to do roster reviews. So today we start the wheel. Let's do it. Let's jump into it. All right, so I have no idea who I'm going to roster review today. No idea. I don't know. I don't know. Let's find out right now, and that's how I'm going to do it. From now on, I'm just going to go in and we're gonna roll. So let's do this. This is new, so give me a second here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to everyone who has requested a roster review is on here. So I don't have my GAC reviews in here. Maybe some days I'll add in GAC reviews if I want to do them. But right now, these are just every single person that wanted a roster review for me. I think it's close to 50 names, and I just copied and pasted them in here. And that's how I'm going to do my roster review. So if you want a roster review from me, I don't care about the time when you requested it. You request it. At least for the free ones, for free roster reviews, you can just get your name thrown on here, and I'm going to roll the wheel. Maybe the odds will be in your favor. You can request, and then boom, I can automatically just select you. So at any time, you can get a roster review from me when I do them for free. So just put your name in the Discord. We'll roll the wheel from now on. So all my free roster reviews are going to be done through this wheel. So let's see who's the first one. Like hands are up. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know. And it is Thunder. Thunder is our next roster review over here. Let's do this. 149-334-2225. All right. So let's make a little note. I probably should have had my notepad up here first. But I'll make a little note here. Thunder. So Thunder's gonna be my first roster review. I don't know where he was when he requested. But congratulations, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and remove you off this list. Removed. And let's go. Let's jump into it. Let's see what Thunder has to show us for his roster review. All right, Thunder Fists. Here we go. With the Beskar Strike Force, 4.3 million GP, 2.6 in characters, 1.6 in ships. Almost 2 years time played. Wow, this is a lot of time played. Let's see what he has going on in here. So gas, Wampa, some shock clones. Not a lot, honestly, for 2 years time played, dude. Maybe a lot of times when I see accounts like this, they played a long time ago. So maybe they're a return player, that came back. Here, let me see if I can find Thunder and his request here. I don't know. Can't find it. Either way, so he probably a return player. Probably a return player who came in and played before and then recently came back. Maybe bought a bundle or two. I don't know. It looks like some bundles were bought, maybe. Probably, if I had to guess. At least the Jedi one. So the Jedi one, yes. Maybe gas. Probably the gas bundle. Gas bundle, Jedi bundle is what I would guess. Probably. So not bad bundles. And what this player, because when we played a long time ago, like when I played in 2018, progress was slow, like absolutely a crawl. What progress is right now for players who have like everything, and we have all the assault battles, we have these raids, like it's just lightning fast. Lightning thunder, get it? But now it's pretty much slow. So let's look at it. So you farmed gas. It's too late for me to say, you know, maybe you don't have to farm gas. So we can't move back. So you put, I would say this is enough investment for now. For now, you can just leave them up. You can get their relics up once you start farming things that require them. But this is enough investment for right now. He's going to do everything you need in Conquest and GAC and everything else. So a bit of an overspend on CLS right now. It's not too much. You can use them for Leia, and maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you're going for Leia or something. I don't see too much investment into the Leia requirements. So it looks like you're just building CLS rebels right now. So yeah, you can continue doing that. Um, I would say that my biggest concern is your lack of height in this account, if that makes sense. You have two good teams as far as I can see, so probably more. So you have CLS rebels, not fully built. There's still a little left for you to do. You have gas clones. You have some Jedis here with Qui-Gon. You have Jedi Knight Revan. Good teams. You're bordering on a Padme team and everything. So you have a little bit of investment with your Sith and in GAC. That's like a fine investment. So, and you do have some, like this maybe can get you some CT1 with Sith or something. But you have a little bit of some progress towards your assault battles. What I would say, I do like the Revan's farm. I like Malik. So I think you have good depth, but now you need to go with height. You need some height. And I would say the first thing you should do, probably go for Executor. You have a good amount of bounty hunters here. I would go all in on the Executor farm right now. Try to finish that off as soon as you can. And if you don't want to go for Executor, then you can go for the Profundity, but you need a GL ship as soon as possible. I don't think you're too close to either one, to be completely honest. Yeah, so your Rebel fleet is kind of lacking, which is to be expected. Not a big deal. And then you don't have the... Maybe just because you don't have BAM is why you don't have any of the shards. So you're probably just missing BAM. Where is it at? Mandalorians. Yeah, so you don't have BAM. So that's what you're pretty much missing. So I would say let's look at your Imperial Troopers. Not horrible. So it may be hard because you can finish off your CLS rebels. You can gear 12 your Traya. But I would say this, like you need to go for you need to get a GL ship and then you need to get a GL. And honestly, you're pretty primed to get like a Jabba. You're knocking on Jedi Knight Luke's doorstep right now, but the fleet income is going to be absolutely huge for you, like absolutely huge. 60 is not good. You need to start getting income. Even if you're as a return player, Executor is going to start getting you crystals. So I would say you need a pivot, go for Executor or Profundity, but I think you're closer to Executor. After Executor, you can work on Imperial Troopers if you want. Just get them to CT3. So you would do R9 Piet, you would do R5 Dark Trooper, and then Gear 12 Veers range Stark, and that's going to get you 2 assault battles. And then from there you can go into Jedi Knight Luke, into Jabba. Is an excellent farm. That's going to give you Smuggler's Run 2. It's going to round out a bunch of assault battles for you. It's going to get you the Jedi one. Jabba is going to get you Smuggler's Run 2, as I stated. And then you can go for Sith and finish off your Sith team to get it. So Darth Revan, or you don't need Darth Revan, sorry. Darth Vader, Palpatine, Darth Malak, Bastila Shan will get you CT3. I'm going to make a guide on it in a few days on how to get CT3 for Sith. So you can do that. Other than that, after you finish Jabba, you can knock that out. And then at that point, you can do whatever you want. You can go Profundity, you can go JML, you can go Leia. You can build new stuff, you can build old stuff. It's whatever you want. You can go Phoenix, try to get that last challenge tier 2 for the Night Sisters one, or whatever you want to do. Oh, you do have Jedi Knight Luke, so yeah, you're pretty primed. I would say don't do JML if you're like, I'm going for JML, man. JML's my what I'm gonna do right now. I would say don't do that. JML's not great. He's not a good first GL. You want a GL, your first GL, to be able to go on defense in Grand Arena, and like while JML is good on PvE, he's more of an offensive GL when you have him at R9, and he's not a good first GL. So I would say Jabba and then JML if you want JML, because you can put Jabba on defense, take JML on offense, and then they flow really well, and you can get JML a few weeks after Jabba. So that's what I would recommend. So Executor, Jabba, JML, do assault battles in between there. Once you're done with those, you can do whatever you want. You can farm for more assault battles like Inquisitors. I wouldn't recommend Inquisitors until you have 4 GLs, 2 GL ships. And then your ships. So from there, you need to start using your Get To get Malevolence. So you need to farm your pilotless ships. So the BTLB Y-Wing is a huge thing for you. Vulture Droid, Hyena Bomber, Rebel Y-Wing, the TIE Bomber. If you can, finish the Razor Crest as soon as you can. And then focus one fleet at a time. So put all your investment into Executor, and then Negotiator, and then Malevolence, and then from there you can go First Order, you can go Chimera, you can go Rebels. It's up to you, but you need to like put all your investment on one fleet at a time, and you never stop. Like you keep building fleet after fleet after fleet after fleet. Don't ever stop. And then if you continue doing that, it takes about 2.5 years. You'll have all the fleets built up, and you'll be sitting pretty. So that's what I would recommend you do as far as your fleet. So Executor into Malevolence. You can start building Negotiator while you're farming up Malevolence with your Get To, farming the Vulture Droid Hyena Bomber, the BTLB Y-Wing, the Imperial TIE Bomber, probably Bomber first with Razor Crest, and while also farming the Y-Wing. And then once you're done with those, you can go like Hyena Bomber, Vulture Droid, and then Y-Wing. And then you can you should be finishing off these GOs. You can take them to Gear 12. That's perfectly fine. And that'll go with your Malevolence. And then you can either go with Chimera once you start getting like the Defender and Iden up and running, and TIE Interceptor, or you can go with like Rebels with the Home One Millennium Falcon team. So it's up to you. I personally would probably do Executor, Negotiator, Malevolence, Chimera, Rebels, Finalizer, Radis, and then you can hold off on the Finalizer Radis. Like you don't have to go all in on the First Order resistance fleets. You can wait until they have the bundles out, and you can buy the bundles. But it looks like you have a good amount of ships farmed for the Finalizer, so I maybe wouldn't worry about that. Maybe I would still farm the Finalizer, and then once you finish like Jabba, JML, you can go SOKR. But I think if you're open to Lightspeed bundles, which it looks like you are, I probably would hold off on the Finalizer, Radis, Ray, SOKR Ray farms, because you could probably just buy them cheap whenever the next Lightspeed bundle comes back. And then that way you're farming things that don't have bundles, and then you just like use the bundles to get you close, and then you finish it once the bundles come back, is what I would recommend for this account. As far as your mods, you do have a good amount of time, but I feel like you probably don't have enough time with recently to really invest in mods. So I would say you have one character over 300. This mod set is wiggity whack. So please watch my mod guides, all of them. Please, like focus on your mods, learn mods, learn how to build these. Like you have decent speeds. It's not just about speeds. It's like knowing where to place them. So watch my mods basics, my how to build mods, and then just overall just continue like farming mods. And then once you're in a good place with getting good fleet income, getting Kyber crystals and GAC, and then having Jabba, then your mods are just going to explode with how good they're going to be. So that's what I would recommend. Overall, like good account, good foundation. I love that you're building a lot of good teams, but I think you need to start building upwards, like get that first GL, get that GL ship, start weaving in those assault battles, continue building up side farming your ships, and then focusing on other things. You can like get these Before you do Executor, if you want to finish your CLS Rebels, I think that's perfectly fine too, because you have a good amount there. If you want to R3 them, R5 them, whatever you want, that's perfectly fine too, if you wanted to do that. So it's up to you. All these are just recommendations, but that's why my thought process of why I recommend is so that you can get more stuff into your account, and then you can build your account faster, and then you can accelerate through. Because I haven't been playing for that long, like about 2.5 years, and I've been my account grows really fast, and I punch up in GAC because of my focus with resources and getting more resources. So that's what I would recommend, dude. Thanks for letting me look at your account. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. Otherwise, everyone else, let me know what you think of my recommendations, if you would recommend something else. And then don't forget to like, subscribe, all the things. And then I'll see you next time. Take care.